Greetings. All right, thanks for joining us. All right, we're going to messages and to the chat port and then I'm getting all confused. Anyway, all right, it's one of those days. All right, we're going to the Q&A after messages. All right, blessings. Greetings, this is Archangel Michael. Send you energies. There's a lot of energy coming from the fifth dimension. So this month has a lot of interchangeable frequencies about it. So yeah, expect the unexpected as you're already doing so. But you say this month is a game changer. Most likely would be events that many are not really predicting. And that's kind of the point. Or if you even wanted to predict it. So the idea, yeah, it's basically setting the stage for your next coming year. So it's just a new frequency that's going to continue to, you'll know when it happens. You're seeing some of it already, not that everyone's paying attention to it, but especially in the US. So this is. Greetings, we are Arcturians, blessings. So basically, soul frequencies, yes, we're going to activate many chakras, especially during the Lion's Gate frequency, depending on how kind of a Lion's Gate frequency that you already have. So basically, if you want to, for it to come through, yes, it definitely is clearing out the past, but not necessarily bringing in a fast future, but basically just clear out the past so you can just have more of an understanding of what you're here to do. Basically, it's like closing out a timeline, basically more clarity. Think of it that way. That's another reason why these, different type of portals are opening up. And there's still a lot of soul growth on many different levels to achieve. So basically, many of you are going to graduate to another timeline, you can say, of awareness. Let's put it that way. So, greetings. This is Redmond from Sirius B. Blessings. Send you all energies. Of course, yes, this is, you can say, the dawn of a new timeline, a new era. Not necessarily it's going to show itself on all levels. But it's basically just, setting the stage for a new timeline, but also basically how you see the reality. Of course, it takes many, many months for this to start to unravel. It's not going to be like one day to just start looking at things differently. It just basically, your next year is going to be very different than this year. Of course, this current year has had slight differences, maybe not complete. Not completely, at least, but you'll see some changes over time. So I'm here to answer your questions also when you're ready. Blessings.
Oh, blessings. Greetings, Redmond.
Greetings.
Welcome back.
Yes.
First this evening, we have Yuria.
Greetings, Redman.
Yes, greetings.
I have a question about what I'm doing in Astral, because this last week I've been just like sleeping and not been feeling really good, actually.
Well, we can't always reveal everything, of course, but it does go back to Egyptian energies, but also has to do with new timelines to bring in, basically, like you're connecting to new relationships, you can say, building new relationships in Astral and deciding what you want to bring into the physical.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, of course. I have this friend, Embla. I was just like wondering what past life connections I have with her, because I've similar, like twin energy. I
Yeah.
feel with her also.
Yeah, that's what we're going to say, twin energy. But I think you've been brother and sister in previous lifetimes. You've been Palladian beings. Actually, Palladian seems to be one of the strongest frequencies. You have been on Earth here every now and then. Usually as siblings, like very young, and then you split up when you get older.
Oh,
So this is a different. Yeah, you're not used to this. It seems.
yeah, because she's a female in this incarnation, so
No.
maybe she's been the brother or.
Yeah, there's been different connections.
Nice. Okay. Thank you very
Yes,
much.
blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got Steven.
Hello, Redmond.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings, much love. Thank you for being here. I was wondering if you can help me with the dream I just had yesterday. I don't remember too much about it, but the main thing I remember is I was around friends and family, and we were just hanging out, and I had this like sentence, this piece of paper that had like a whole bunch of words on it that I had to speak to and to memorize and tell it to my friends and family. So I tried to do it a couple times and tried to get the words perfectly, but I just couldn't quite get it. And I ended up trying to memorize it when I come in here back to my body. I just wonder if you have more info on what that message was or that psalm was or whatever. Thank you.
Well, it's information that you're deciphering to bring here in the physical. You just haven't quite figured out how you're going to decipher it. So you're still working on it. Basically, it's your basic understanding of where this timeline is going. So just basically, it's kind of like decoding this reality, you can say. Seeing things differently to your intuition. So it's basically the words in the astral plane coming into more of your frequency just basically have a feel more what's happening here. And of course, the people you're connected to, it's also choosing your words carefully depending on who you're around, it seems. Seems to be a lot of that going on.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for that. Second is I'll just leave it open just to connect with me and my spirit guides, my connections with y'all. Any messages? Thank you.
Well, it seems like you talk like astrally, there's a lot of codes, like you talk in code, you have not that you're concealing from everybody, but it seems like you do keep just there's a lot of code work that you do in astral. It can be through images, can be through words, whatever it might be. So in this life, I feel like sometimes you might see different symbols and you have a vibe about it. You have your point of view of it. Some of that might come to even like the images on a dollar bill, some of that might start talking to you a bit differently than what you've heard before. So blessings.
Yes, thank you. Blessings.
All right, thank you. Up next, we got Silverclaw.
Hello, greetings.
Yes, greetings.
My first question is, I just spent a lot of money on minor but necessary repairs on my new car. Any advice or insights so that I feel better about spending all this money? I did it so that I could finally upgrade my car.
Yeah, it feels like, it's necessary. It's all, it pains everybody that has to do that. So, but yeah, it'll be, for the long run, it'll be very good. So yeah, no, I feel like you wouldn't have done it if it wasn't necessary. You did what you felt that was necessary, but also keep you safe and keep the driving experience safe. So
yeah, fantastic. Wow, yeah, thank you. That's fantastic advice. Any further messages at this time for me?
It seems like you're aligning more with your chakras. Of course, you're part of the physical realities, and part of you still remembers the non-physical realm. So you are combining non-physical and the physical. So just continue with your magic exploration. It does seem to be helping your stress levels from what it seems. So blessings.
Great, thank you so much.
All right, blessings. Up next, we've got Tristan.
Greetings.
Yes, dreams.
I recently was on a road trip and I drove through the big. It's a provincial park here, and every time I drive through it, it's very beautiful. But I have this very sense of calm and very spiritual sense of oh, okay, there's something special about this area. Do I have a connection to that, or is it a particularly spiritual place?
Well, it is a portal for many souls, many beings. It has a lot of fairy energies. So you can say you go there astrally to release tension, to get answers, to it looks like you're a portal to Agartha, you could say.
Okay.
It looks a lot different. It's a lot more lit up, more vibrant. But yeah, you see it in the non-physical and the physical.
Okay, great. And last Sunday I had a night of like very, very vivid dreams and lots of. I felt very less like dreams and more like connection. And there's also a lot of dying, like being shot or being chased, and then dying, and then having this thing like, oh yeah, okay, I'm dead. Let's go to the next thing. What was going on?
No, it feels like it's death of timelines or people, ideas. Just a lot of you're just cutting. You can say you're cutting cords. It looks like.
Oh,
So you're just it feels like you're just doing a cleansing. It just shows itself as dying.
it gets confusing.
It feels like it's necessary though. Yeah, you wanted to make sure it was done right. Let's put it that way.
Oh, good. Okay.
So when it says it's dying, it means it's out of your energy field, which is good. Look at it that way.
Oh, that's a great thing about it. All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Blessings.
Yes, blessings.
All right, thank you. Up next, we've got Annie.
Hi, greetings.
Net screens.
Any messages for me I'll just leave it open for anyone that wants to come through.
I just feel like you're bringing good luck, but it's also good to watch your health or getting colds and things like that. Just be careful this year. It feels like there's a winter of sickness. Doesn't mean you have to get sick, but just be careful. It seems like there's something going on with the frequencies that's around you.
Yeah. I haven't been feeling good. My meds aren't right, and I just feel like I have this nasal thing going on. I don't know what's up with that. So
Zinc is good. Well, that's one step. Zinc will help out.
yeah. Okay, great. Thanks. And then my second question is, what is my connection to my coworker? He's in charge of all the meetings and everything, and his name is Carrick. And I just wanted to know his energy, like a past life, maybe.
Oh, you know him as felines in previous lifetimes. It seems like he always likes to be in charge.
Yeah.
You know him also in biblical times. It feels like he was a beggar at one lifetime, but he's also been, he found religion in his previous life. So he's, it feels like you've been healing a lot of that. So I'm not sure how he is now, but in the past he was very religious. He finally let a lot of it go, it seems, in this life.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's just so scatterbrained and everything. He's just really, but I could see the feline being there because he can be like that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thanks. Blessings.
All right, thank you for that. Up next, we've got Crystal.
Greetings, Redmond.
Then screens.
I have a person who owes me money. I've been trying to get from the person, and I haven't gotten anything. Can you give me any advice on moving forward?
Just continue. It doesn't look like this person has it or wants to give any money back, so you just have to be like everyone else. Just be persistent with it.
Okay, be persistent. Do you think I should lead the legal route?
If you have the means to do so, yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Might as well. Yeah.
Okay. My other question is, I have a family member this week who really humiliated me in front of another person, like a guest in our home, and I have no idea why that energy, where the energy came from, because I don't communicate with her that way. Can you tell? I don't know what that was all about.
Well, there's like a shadow being that was there.
Oh.
So that caused that. Trickster.
Oh.
So that's what caused that disruption. Yeah, just to shake things up, to disrupt everybody's night.
Oh.
So that's what happened. It came in to interfere.
And it went on to her house, so.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was not. It was not directed towards me. So this is just this energy doing that.
Well, the being, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, that was attack on you. Yes, correct.
Oh.
Yeah, through something else. It was attachment onto her, it seems.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we've got Alicia.
Greetings.
Greetings.
I would like to ask about, so it feels just recently like I've been processing a lot of things about feeling unsafe, of feeling negative emotions, like a lot of things coming up, I guess, from past and past timelines. Like we're not supposed to, feel or express our negative emotions. And I don't know, some connections maybe with family and things like that. Do you have any messages for me? Any advice or anything, what I'm processing right now with just the healing and releasing? And
It comes from what we're getting. It comes from a time period. It's like one of those books they teach you in school, or one of those history, one of those novels. It's about. It has an A in it. It's the Scarlet Letter. You went through something like that, apparently, or being tormented by others. You didn't really do anything wrong, technically, but due to the Christian way of life.
Yeah, it's like a battle here, because it's like I want to feel safe and I want to feel connected.
Yeah.
And I want to be with people, but then I feel all this distrust and like I feel like you constantly have to play a role and put on, a face, which I can do, but I don't want to anymore. I don't want to, play a part.
That's what. You were ashamed. Yeah, you were ashamed in a small village, and it was very. You had nowhere to go, and just became, be mocked in the street and things like that.
Yeah, that definitely comes up. Okay, for my second question, maybe just scanning like my physical and my health. I've definitely had joint inflammation for years now that flares up and down. I know it's partially genetic because my dad has it too. But is there any advice or anything that you can say with my physical?
Well, realize, it's all past life. Your past life energies, you just live the wild.
Yeah.
Just live wild incarnations. And so in this life, you can say you're kind of catching up to you, but not necessarily trying to. You're just clearing it, as you know. So it's not. It just basically you're just pulling all that out of your frequency. So I think it's mostly just that.
I drink a ton of water, but
yeah, but it is good to live a little to something that you're comfortable with, to be around others, or the more that you're out somehow in the real world, you don't have to talk to people. I would just be part of society. That'll help, because that's part of you had a lot of times where you just had to stay away from society. So basically, to overcome that, you'll probably feel better over time. You just gotta just do it.
Yeah. Well, once I'm out talking with people, it's like very natural, but then it's almost like, wait, I just said too much, and then I'm like, I pull back then.
Yeah. But it even seems like going out sometimes you feel like reluctant to do it.
Yeah, it's kind of draining.
Yeah.
All right. Blessings. Thank you very much.
Blessings.
All right, thank you. Up next, we've got Mary.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
I wanted to ask a question about why did I choose in this incarnation the parents that I had?
Oh, they were protective. You've also known in previous lifetimes, maybe there was some reptilian energies. Well, they're they're teachers of the physical realm. It's like they'll, even if it's rough, you knew you would get what you need to understand the physical reality. Look at it that way.
Wow.
So doesn't mean you're always gonna get along with them, or it's just you knew what it wasn't gonna be easy, but you knew what you'll get what you need for this life.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you. Like what like about my parents, what of their beliefs their programming, the beliefs in race. What was it that I was attracted? Was there any of those things that drew me toward them? The way they felt about these things?
Well, yeah, to experience those things through them.
Okay.
Instead of going through a crowd of people and wearing it, yeah, it's like you weren't all of their, what is it, vices through them.
Right.
And but also it seems like the stress that you gained from them helped you in your life over time. Of course, you feel like there's no end to the stress.
Wow.
But because growing up with their stress helped you handle, because if you lived like a perfect childhood and then you went through the stress that you're in now, it'd be hard to or throughout your life it'd be hard to handle it.
Sure, absolutely.
So it did build a thicker skin. But yeah, basically it's kind of like your parents are kind of like movie theaters, they're just showing of life. They're just giving you pieces of how society is.
Yes. Yeah. I understand. Well, thank you and blessings.
Yes, blessings.
All right, thank you. Up next, we've got Michael.
Greetings. Yes, last Saturday I did my homework and tried to have Amanda give me 3% Palladian DNA. And then I asked one of my dogs that has passed that looks over me for 10% of canine. And I slept like really weird, like you would think a download was. And then like all week so far I've been so strong, like you know what I'm saying, like work wise, moving, doing stuff. I'm kind of now is this just a coincidence or is this really working?
No, it seems like the canine seems to be the strongest. It's almost like you sleep like a dog.
I do, yeah, I do.
But more now than before, at least that's the frequency. So yeah, you brought in their consciousness. The Palladian is there, but it feels like the canine is really, because it's 10%, it's going to surpass it. But it's pretty heavy. It's good, but it's heavy though. It seems. Yes.
Okay, and my second question is I haven't been able to really channel Amanda, but is there anything that she would like to tell me or anything at all, or our children?
Well, she's monitoring this progress that you're going through currently, and realize also you can, if this is too much, you can always lower it or increase it, or it's up to you on that. The Palladian energy is like helping your heart chakra, just helping you release stress.
Yeah.
So it's just helping you just not worry about things so much, like in your family, recent traumas. That seems to be where that's working. And the canine just helping you, for everyday life.
Yes. Just be friendly and be nice and have a good time.
Yeah, and that's helping out. Yeah, you need that's which is good.
Get out of depression. It really helps for anybody, that's depressed. Get canine. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Blessings.
Yes, blessings.
All right, blessings. Up next, we've got Sarah's questions. Her first question, she says, a personal message from my higher self, please, regarding the anger I'm allowing myself to feel. Much love.
Oh, think of that as a clearing. Sometimes you have to get mad to release it. So it's like old problems. You're just processing. So I see this as a good thing. I mean, many people don't want to go through that anger, but it feels like it's like there's no other way to release it. So blessings.
Okay, thank you. Your second question, personal message for me from you, please. Much love and thank you.
Not sure if others have told you this, but it seems like you've had in previous lifetimes, I have like a diamond in your forehead. So, usually, or a circle, but a diamond seems to be very connected to your energy, in the higher dimensions, even as a human in previous life, of course, a higher dimensional human. It just seems to be, it's connected to your third eye. It seems to be a form that you just, basically, you've had a lot of sparkles, like you say, around you. So you're always bringing that energy to keep your frequency up. So, Blessings.
All right, blessings. Up next, we've got Heather.
Thank you, Bobby. And thanks for coming in tonight. I guess I'll just leave it open. What message might you have for me, please?
I would just see as usual, like the witch energy that's coming through. There is like a witch mountain that you did live in previous incarnations, and it just seems like you bring that energy to you currently. It's just to kind of like you're sweeping around yourself or sweeping all the nonsense out of that energy field. Seems to be a lot of that going on.
Yes. I do have kind of strange connections lately with Ireland and Scotland. Do you have any messages from that area for me, or in particular?
Yeah, it's definitely past life energies. It feels like you felt more accepted there, and you can share your powers there. You weren't treated poorly, from what I can see. You didn't like constantly talk about your spiritual connections, but you just felt like you're just more at home.
That makes sense. Yeah. Well, blessings. Thank you.
Yes, blessings.
All right, thank you. Up next, we got Dragon. All right, Dragon may have stepped away, so we'll move on to Louis.
Hello. You got it right this time.
Yes,
hello.
Greetings.
Okay, so I'd like to know, is there any messages from anyone that truly knows me beyond this incarnation?
There's a lot of Palladian energies. They seem to be playing music around you. It's kind of like almost like maybe like a ragtime jazz band energy you have from previous incarnation. Like worlds that have a lot of culture, but just where you just don't have the problems you have in this reality. So kind of a ragtime reality there, more medieval, you can say.
Yeah, the energies that are around. Yeah. Okay. I haven't really thought about any questions. Any messages from my mother specifically that passed away? Lynn Stevens passed away a couple of years ago.
She shows herself with a sword. She has been a knight in previous lifetimes. So you say, from what she says, she helped you, she showed you the way from her perspective. And of course, she's always a guardian of your energy. This actually brings in a lot of male energy, at least that's what she's showing now. Of course, she's like androgynous in the higher dimensions. She does come off as a queen frequency. She's kind of like a very large angel type energy right now. So just something to think about. But she knows you have it figured out here. She's just monitoring what you're doing, but usually she just lets you do what you need to do. So
okay, thank you. That was huge help. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Up next, we got Christy.
Greetings.
Greetings.
So I wondered if I had gotten abducted last night by the insectoids.
Yeah, we feel there's also grays that were there too. Yes.
And what are they doing? They're just taking my DNA?
It took you to another planet. I don't know. It looks like they took you to Sirius, from what I could pick up from their energy. It looks like they took you to like one of your home planets. They might have taken your DNA. They're not showing that. They possibly did. But it feels like you're. Yeah, Sirius comes up for some reason. Not going into details on it. It feels like you know him though from previous incarnations. Not that you're best friends with him or anything, but
Yeah, they were just transporting me through the Lion's Gate like that, like through the to the Sirius.
Yes.
Okay, all right. And so my second question is, then I just kind of wanted to know about my Sirian aspect. Her name is Anara. And just kind of wanted to know a little bit more about her.
Well, it's an ocean being that usually lives in the ocean, but can live, above, on dry land also. But it's very powerful telepathically, but she's still like she can't always stabilize her energy. Like she can't always control her powers. Like if someone irritates her, sometimes she hit somebody with a wave or something like that. She's by water, so temperament is what she's working on, but that's one of the reasons why we're here.
Oh, okay. That's the turn. Learn patience.
That's part of it. Yeah, you're learning a lot of that, as you can see.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Up next, we've got Braden's questions. His first question, he says, "Greetings, Redmond. Thank you for coming in again. Do you have any messages for me?"
Just continue to focus on what you want to bring into your energy field. August seems like a good month of, well, maybe around the end of August seems like there's some slight changes, but just keep your eyes open at your workplace. Seems like there's a lot of wandering or some kind of drama going there, it seems. Blessings.
All right, thank you. The second question. The reports out of Peru regarding the face peelers attacking villagers with silver skin tight armor, part of some human black ops program like Dr. Greer has stated takes place? Or are these genuine extraterrestrials? Thank you and blessings.
No, I feel like that happened in the past. I don't see it happening currently. No, I don't see those as extraterrestrials. No, it's more like a cult energy. Yeah, is there a black ops connection? There could be. They're just not letting us. Yeah, if it is, they're blocking our connection to it. They don't want anybody to know. But well, it's still a human connection, so technically, yes. Blessings.
Okay, blessings. And up next we've got Ryan.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Can you please investigate my property, because I think there's a possession going on, because I've noticed claw marks on my floors and furniture and even in my bedroom. And do you know who's clawing this and why they're doing it?
Oh, it's a reptilian being. As you open up
Well,
your abilities.
I know it's a reptilian, but who is it?
He's not going to say it.
Why not? Is it Kukulkan?
No, it's just you open up your abilities and there are beings that are just sniffing you out, or they're trying to deter you from what you're
I'm
doing.
becoming more positive. I'm doing psychic readings. I'm becoming more positive. I'm doing things like that. Are they pissed off? Why are they pissed off at me?
Just because of what you're doing. Exactly. They're curious.
Are they also shutting down the powers in the house too? I have power outages.
Sometimes. Oh, some of that's just the city itself.
Okay. And my second question is, sometimes like today I noticed like a large being in my room, and it gave me a weird, creepy feeling. And I sometimes I feel like I'm being watched. Like, do you know who this being is who's watching me?
It's the same being.
Same being.
It feels like it's like a half human, half canine or wolf energy, like a
wolf.
Yeah, like a hybrid of both of them.
But you don't know the name.
That's an
of
archon energy.
Well, my shadow self is an archon.
Yeah, but doesn't mean
It's not myself.
That's not your
it's not
shadow
me.
self.
No, it's not my shadow self. It's another archon.
It's not going to bring up its name, but it's kind of because you open up your abilities. So yeah, it's just it's a little bit.
Any
of
way
a
to stop?
stalker.
Any way to stop them? Any way to stop these beings from doing all this?
Oh, just keep. It'll go away eventually.
Yeah, they're not going to listen to me, but hopefully they'll go away once they see
they will eventually.
Staying positive on the right track.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yes.
All right. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we're going back to Dragon.
Hello, do you have any messages for me?
A moment. Oh, there's some scientific energies that you're tapping into, or future experiments on other planets that has to do with clean energy for this world. But it's like you're getting a lot of knowledge from this world of what, like future Earths is what you're working on. So basically what you're doing now, you're just working with your future self. Look at it that way. Blessings.
All right. Do you have any other messages for me?
Just some Anunnaki connections. Like you're going into the past and seeing what you can heal from what has happened in the previous timelines, because there's still a lot of trauma happening here in the physical. So, blessings.
All right, thanks. Much love.
Okay, blessings. Next, we've got Andrew.
Greetings.
Greetings.
What's my connection in terms of biblical time period, or maybe the disciples?
Yeah, the Yeshua time. Well, you knew Joseph, interesting, before I believe Jesus was born. So yeah, you're like a more of a, from what I can see, a more of an elderly person during that time. You might have felt very young, but it's like you had premonitions of what was to come.
Okay, that makes sense. My second question is if you have any messages, or if I could know anything about the galactic history of this shark, and her name is Sheila.
A shark named Sheila. Is that what you're
Yep.
asking?
Yes.
I mean, there's some serious connections there. Well, this has been a shark's been a Palladian being in previous incarnations. So you can say she lost her power. She'll have to, like, as a shark being, she has to kind of figure herself out. It's like as a human, she kind of disobeyed a lot of beings around her. So she's, I guess you could say, she had that shark-like energy as a being, as a human. So she's trying to get over her aggressiveness from previous incarnations, it seems.
Wow. Okay.
That sounds a strange incarnation
No,
for
makes
that.
sense. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank
Well, because
you.
sharks do get hunted, so that
They
has
do.
something to do. Yeah. So,
Cool.
Blessings. Up next, we've got Bianca Sophia.
Hello, Ivan.
Greetings.
Hi. My first question is, I keep doing tarot readings and they keep telling me, like, basically to move, and the angels are saying it's time to go, it's time to go. Can you expand on this? Should I be moving locations? Am I safe where I am? Because I keep getting like black magicians around me.
Well, you
and
are
physical.
safe. Well, you are safe where you are. I mean, you can say your guides are a little bit worried, but which that doesn't. For guides, they should be doing a bit better job than that. I mean, unless you feel like you need to move.
Right.
I mean,
Okay.
no, I think you're fine. It just, there's a little bit of hysteria around you. But
Right.
I mean, unless you feel like you need to get up and go, then get up and go. But other than that, you should be fine.
Okay. My second question is in regards to Hillary Clinton. I've been having a lot of recall in regards to the SSP when she was torturing me, and then she's also attacking me through time travel. What is my connection with her? What is up with this lady?
Well, it feels like she felt that you're more attractive to her. It's one of those situations. I feel like you're kind of like sisters, siblings, or some connection. You're just jealousy, and it feels like you had a understanding of her. Like you can pick up on her energy.
Mm-hmm.
She knows she's lying and all that. So yeah, that's what he's like. She didn't trust you, even when she doesn't remember your past life connections. You know she shouldn't trust you.
Okay.
So look at it that way.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, blessings.
All right, thank you. Up next, we've got Marvin.
Greetings, Redmond. For my first question, can you explain the dream that I had? I don't know if it was yesterday or yesterday before, about the AI lady and stuff. Can you give a better explanation of what went on and how does it affect me?
Well, I feel like you're just getting a more understanding of it. You can add it to your energy field too. To see what she was about. Like you gave her time to explain herself. Now, if she did or not, it's another story. So like she still kept a lot back from what I can see.
Okay, second question, is there any messages that you could give me, I guess, cryptid or something? I mean, I know you can't ask everything and stuff, but something different what I've been asking and stuff that could probably help, what I'm going through lately.
Oh, we've been having not sure if it could be. Well, you had a past life as a medicine man in Africa in your past Congo area, and I guess you and some of the animals didn't get along with each other. So I'm not sure if that's helping you in this incarnation. And some of the natives didn't like some of the things that you're doing, at least medicine wise.
So that is that reason why I've been having dreams, like take a trip over there and try to. I ain't got to say it and stuff, but is that reoccurring? Keeps coming to me. I need to go to the motherland and seek that out and make it right.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Right.
Hey, thank you, Red Man. Fist bump, dude.
Yes, of course. Blessings.
Okay, blessings. And up last this evening is me. Thank you again, Redmond, for coming in.
Yes, of course.
Blessings. For my first question, yesterday's Lionsgate, I was feeling some intense frequencies and catching glimpses of like images that you would probably see in like a DMT kind of vision. So I was wondering what kind of downloads was I tapping into, and if there's any updates from Sirius on the Lionsgate energies and how they're interacting with us.
Well, yeah, you're transmuting a lot of symbols. We're healing a lot of symbols that are here. Let's put it that way. For the astral, it connect, stronger with the physical through your energy. So, so just doing a lot of energy cleanses with like the intentions that are going out. It seems.
Right. Yeah, that was part of the group meditation, that the intentions that we were setting the table for.
Yes.
All right.
Exactly.
Right,
so, you're connected to the Lionsgate. They don't always have the best intentions, so it feels like you're doing energy cleansing there.
Right. Okay. Simultaneously. All right. Well, thank you for that. My second question. Been looking for places to relocate, and the Redmond area in Washington was something that I wanted to ask you about next time you came in. Do you see any connection that I have there with that region or that specific town?
Yeah. If that's somewhere that you want to go, yes, you'll pick up on a great deal. There's a lot of static energies going on there also.
Oh, okay. With Microsoft.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, they're trying to shift the timelines. So yeah, you would definitely get some interesting dreams from that place. That's for sure.
Be a nice change of pace. I don't get hardly any dreams, so.
Yeah. Well, that's for your protection for right now. You're doing a lot, but that'll change over time.
Okay. All right. Well, I actually I missed Catalin. He just came in, so
And
do you
Bobby,
have time for?
Bobby, I'm here too, Susan.
Oh, yeah, Susan and Catalin. All right. Well, I guess Catalin go first, and then we'll wrap up with Susan. Then.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Bobby.
Yes.
Okay, what was my there's two brothers. Their name is Tate brothers. I think they're original from the States, but they live in Romania, and they ran into some scandal of, I don't know, some trafficking. That's what they say, but they were released, and they claim that all the accusations are false. So can you read what is really actually behind the whole thing? Romanian authorities.
Well, they have a lot of elite energies around them, so there is some truth to a lot of it.
Yeah.
So they're appreciated themselves, it seems. But they know a lot of high ups, as you probably can see.
Okay, well, because in the interviews, even Carson Tucker came to Romania and interviewed both of them, and they seem pretty educated and literate, and they know what they're saying, but they have a very aggressive, a little bit masculine energy, and it doesn't make it softer for them. So
exactly.
So yeah. Okay. So that I was correct about that. Okay. And then I watched Star Trek Discovery, and it was pretty well done, very uplifting, and creative, and and the production is made with a lot of money from Canada, from the government of provinces, and I'm like, on the other hand, they have some dark agendas. On the other hand, I see this TV series, which is pretty good, and so do they have an agenda behind it, or what's really going on?
Well, it's cheaper to build there or make films. Yeah, there's agenda through the Star Trek or through Canada. What is that you're asking on that?
Yeah, well, yeah, Canada, yeah.
Yeah, Canada is trying to make itself look better.
Okay.
But there is some agendas going into Star Trek too. Some of the manipulations are going into a little bit. So, Canada is run by the Queen, so that is the British influence. They're trying to sometimes clear out their karma, trying to program society. So there is some work going on there. So yeah.
Okay. Good. I appreciate. Thank you very much.
Yes. Blessings.
All right, blessings. Up next, we've got Susan.
Hi, Redmond. Thank
Yes.
you for your time this evening.
Yes, great.
I was wondering what's up with this deep sense of sadness that I feel.
It feels like from a past incarnation. I feel like you're doing a release there, and part of your empath energy is feeling what society is going through. So it's like a combination of it. Like it's triggering a past connection from what it looks like, but it is what society is going through.
Okay. Okay. My second question is, I wondered about my connection with my daughter, Tina, and if there's anything more I can do to help her.
Obviously she doesn't always want to hear. Just say what you need, whatever you feel like she needs to know, and if she takes it or not, it's not up to her.
Okay.
Because she has to figure things out on her own, and just offer help or a helping word of advice, or if you come to that situation, and but a lot of things she just has to figure out for herself. It looks like. So you're there for support, and that's what matters most. Really comes down to.
Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings.
Yes, blessings.
Hey, blessings, and thank you to Archangel Michael and the Arcturians. Much love, Raymond. Take care.
Of course, yes, blessings. Blessings. Okay. All right. Blessings. Good night.